In 1999, a movie came out that changed the way an entire generation thinks about reality. Most people remember the bullet dodge, the leather, the sunglasses. But the real lesson of The Matrix isn't about fighting machines. It's about the moment you realize you've been living someone else's version of your life. Here's what The Matrix actually is. It's not a computer simulation. It's a metaphor for every system that tells you who to be, what to want, and how to measure your worth. Before you ever get the chance to decide for yourself, school told you what success looks like. Social media tells you what happiness looks like. Your job title tells you what you're worth. And none of it asked you what you actually wanted. That's the Matrix, not a machine. A story you didn't write, that you started believing was yours. Everyone talks about the red pill. But here's what most people miss. The red pill isn't enlightenment. It's discomfort. When Neo takes it, he doesn't suddenly become powerful. He wakes up in a pod, covered in slime, weak, confused, and terrified. That's what real growth looks like. The moment you question your own programming, your beliefs, your habits, your identity, it doesn't feel like liberation. It feels like falling apart. And that's exactly where the transformation begins, not in the knowing, in the unraveling. There's a scene where Morpheus takes Neo to the jump program. 2 buildings, an impossible gap, and Morpheus says, "Free your mind." Neo jumps, and he falls. Hard. And you know what? That's the point. He had to try. He had to fail. He had to feel the concrete. Because freedom isn't given to you in a single moment of belief. It's built through a series of leaps where you don't know if you'll make it. Every time you bet on yourself, leave the job, start the business, say the thing, write the book, you're standing on the edge of that building. You won't always land it, but the fall is where you learn you can survive. The most underrated moment in the entire film is Cypher's betrayal. He chose to go back into the Matrix. He wanted the stake, the comfort, the forgetting. And honestly, that choice is more human than we want to admit. Because once you see the truth about yourself, about the world, you can't unsee it. And some days the illusion is tempting. Growth is not a straight line. It's a daily choice to stay awake, even when sleeping felt easier. The Matrix didn't predict the future. It described the present. Right now, someone watching this is living inside a version of themselves that was built by expectation, by fear, by other people's definitions of enough. And the question isn't whether you can escape it. The question is whether you're willing to. Free your mind. The rest follows. Light creates light.